Don't get it all out of me. Come on. There we go. Right. Hello everyone. We're back. We're back this week to once again kill Nazis, because that's what you should do. And I'm trying to remember what we're doing. Oh yeah, we're here to shoot Nazis and steal a book, I guess. I think that's what's happening here. Whoa! I got him. Please die. I don't have a lot of health. I need to get in there. There's health in there. Can I get in? No! Damn it. The health around here? Very low. Got him. A wrench. Well, that's nice. Not what I'm after. I need stuff to not die. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Good, good. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you! Ah! Fuck! Okay. Man, this place is fucked. Alright, got him, I think. Dang it. So little health. Whoa!
You're doing so bad at this game, you know. I mean, the whole objective is right there in the title. Return to Castle Wolfenstein immediately.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, George.
I know. I'm not going back. I don't have to go back. I've been back. I don't want to go there again.
Nah.
Right, I have basically no health. This corpse is vibrating.
Yeah? This is vibing.
Yeah, I've got ammo for days, but, wah!
Yeah.
Oh, health, thank fuck. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's more than none. Who was shooting at me? Someone was shooting at me. I think it was someone up there. Oh. A way down. But no, I think I will go this way. Okay, I've just gone in a circle. Look, I saw there was a proper health kit in one place and whoa! Who did that?
Right. We're gonna turn around, and when we turn back, whoever did that had better have stepped forward. Ah, just kill them all anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still killing them, but it'd be easier for me if they just let me. Oh, okay, so I need to go through the tunnel down there to get to the thing I was thinking of getting to, so... Okay, down we go.
Luckily, like all Antifa super soldiers, you're that all happen.
Ah! Fuck! Flamethrower guy. Not what I wanted to see. Right, that's one way. See what the other way looks like.
Yeah, Panda Bibble, this is just like the time they sent that guy with the bubble launcher into the volcano to fight us. Equally terrible idea.
Hmm. Whoa!
Yes, Panda Bibble, we know all about Vaporeon. Probably the most linked clip from this stream is about Vaporeon.
Yeah. Ah! I'm a little worse off than last time, but I'll deal.
Did you know that Vaporeon contains all of the letters for the word "for"?
Huh?
Anyway, Panda Bibble says, imagine just stuffing a Vaporeon into a kettle for a cup of Vaporeon tea, and I'm like, ingesting Vaporeon?
Yeah. Why don't we boil Vaporeon and drink them?
Yeah, it's like a creature. It's not made of water. Then again, I guess you can't really drink the tea Pokemon because, you know, you'll die.
Yeah,
It's a
it
ghost.
will kill you. Don't do that. Alright, now I know what's killing us there. A person with a Panzerfaust just staring at their own tank, apparently.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Constant vigilance. Is indeed a bunny. I don't know why I looked like this. It works. Hey, Metamaton.
I think I got him.
Yeah, Metamaton, that is how he got the nickname BJ. Like, but there's no need to call him out for that. Yeah, I'm just eating some food right now so that I actually eat food, you know?
Yeah, it's good to actually do that.
So I kind of got into a serious thing, like 40 minutes worth of music again, and I'm like, whoops. I do need to take a break after that.
Yeah, thanks for giving me all these gun emplacements so there's no one to shoot.
You're gonna have to go backwards through this map again, but all of the walls will open up and, like, imps will come out and attack you.
Ah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Pick up the red key card.
I wise this game's tricks at this point.
Banjo, Blazkowicz,
If there is a single blind spot, there's gonna be a Nazi in it.
Yeah.
And I'll just die instantly if I don't check.
Yeah.
So how do I disarm this thing? I told you, just clip the red wire. Was it the blue one? Ah, hold on while I go get the manual. Never mind, they all look great to me anyway.
Wow. Don't let colorblind people disarm your bombs when they rely on color. So I think we need to make bombs more friendly for the colorblind.
Yeah, that's why you have, like, patterns on the wires, as well as the colors.
Yeah, well, these are the Nazis.
Like,
they're not one for caring about
the red wire. Oh, is that the striped one? Yeah. To be fair, that was the Nazis' only talking dog. It's impressive that a dog can talk, but unfortunate that the talking dog turned out to have rancid politics.
Yeah.
So how do I disarm this thing? I told you, just clip the red wire. Or was it the blue one? Ah, hold on while I go get the manual. Never mind, they all look great to me anyway.
Yeah, okay, bye. Anyway, that was mildly amusing.
Hey, someone lower the ladder.
Can actually control. Then they start going, we have nothing to lose, violations. Not like cats, they'll only become Maoists, you know?
Why?
The Revenant. Every missile he fires is a 1 in 4 chance of being a homing missile.
I think I either got him or he ran away. Not sure which. Oh, hello. Got stuck on a car.
I should have said something about Karl Barks, the first communist dog.
You just did. Ah!
Oh, I just did, yeah, but I've already, like, done this gag, and this just feels like an afterthought now.
So do I want to keep doing that? Do we want to go down here? No, I'll probably end up down there anyway, so let's go this way. I think he's dead.
What about Grarlbar?
Interesting that the Nazi could not handle ladders. And he fell down. I'm going to see if I can do that again without getting hit by rockets. Yeah, that works.
I mean, yeah, me Tomato. We were universally pretty terrible at things. It turns out when you have a ideology that basically forbids anyone having original thoughts and that relies on more or less just looting everybody else around you, you very quickly just run out of ideas how to do things. Yeah, Panda Bibble, the Nazi Germany developed these like high-tech, over-engineered ladders. The Soviet Union just took the stairs.
Well, I found the book that's part of the mission.
Smashy, smashy.
And it's up
There
here
was,
near the start.
yeah,
Whoa.
there was
did
actually
that?
lore we came across in an earlier level where it's like it's mandated that all of the ladders must have like roll pages on them, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the God, but even just pages. Anyway, it's like gameplay mechanic wise, that's to stop you falling off them. But also in the lore, yeah, this reduced the number of casualties by 300%, and it's like, why was everyone dying on the ladders all the time?
Because they're horrifically incompetent, that's why.
Yeah. Like, just an entire platoon climbing the ladder, falling off at one at a time, and Wilhelm screaming on the way down, like, every single one of them. Tank, killing Nazis is illegal, and it's the only way to get into heaven. Just imagining an automatic ladder, like a vertical conveyor belt. That would kill a whole lot of people.
Yeah. I'd like to see it, though.
Yeah. Envisioning it like constantly cycling, you know, like the captain has to tell us about Fiddler's Green.
Okay. That's an interesting topic of discussion. All right. Well, we're off to go and see the captain and see what he has to say about Fiddler's Green. Had about a bad seaweed sandwich earlier. Unfortunately, due to lack of grain around here, the bread is also made out of seaweed. So it's a seaweed bread with seaweed inside. Not the best, I will admit. Anyway, I've got to hear talk about Fiddler's Green. Well, it's a terrible affliction, that is. You see, when a fiddler has been doing their fiddling, You know, to such a degree that, you know, their hands and fingers start turning green and kind of splotchy and slightly slimy and smooth. Well, that's when you've got to go off and go and see the Great Witches. You know, so they can get rid of the curse. You see, it all goes back to a sort of great ancestral sin committed by the first fiddler. See, they fiddled around so much that they fiddly farted. And that disgusted the old spirits so much that they just created wholesale a curse on those who fiddle too extensively. Anyway, that's all we've got time for now. Goodbye! Oh, we're back! And Linear Inverse is here. Hello? Beware the power of the Bulger. Okay. Sure thing.
I grabbed it out of midair.
Eat it? Look at him! Look at him shake!
Oh, gee.
We're being warned.
So I might be pulled off with
Beware
something.
the power of the
Chain room
Bulger.
asserts itself.
Okay. I'm not entirely certain what that power is, but I'm like, as long as it's not against Twitch terms of service, you know? Anyway, I thought Fiddler's Green was that Batman guy, you know? He'd go fiddle me this. He'd wear all green. Fiddle me this, Batman. Johnny rising up your bone, play that fiddle.
Damn it, I'm just gonna have to get closer
Ah,
to mess him up.
yes.
Ah! Whoops.
Parkour.
I do parkour. Well, I died.
Yeah.
Turns out I did parkour too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Got him this time. Hmm. Not a real door. Oh. Level done.
Hooray. "15 BJs died to get us here."
Alright. Part 3 of Mission 4, the train yards. The second part of the SWF industrial complex is the train yards freight depot. Aerial recon reports that this area appears to have been less damaged than the factory. The real strategic importance of this area is that it is the only entrance to the secret weapons facility itself, which lies underground and out of reach of Allied bombers. Unfortunately, our tactical knowledge of this area is minimal at best, so you must discover on your own which building contains the SWF entrance. Mission objectives. Gain access to the main warehouse complex. Locate the primary lift and locate to the SWF. Translator's note, SWF equals secret weapons facility.
Oh, so it's not like the file format that you...
Yeah, it's not the
open
shockwave flash file.
Yeah, I can see why they sent you on this secret mission, because of course you've got insider knowledge of every train yard in the entire world.
That's true. Yes, Panda, this is
Thank you
one of
for
those
morals,
games where if you do it... slightly wrong ever, you die instantly and you have to reload.
A real
This is one of
pick up and
those
die
ones.
kind of game.
By the way, I'm still on the easiest difficulty. This thing's fucking crazy.
Yeah, this is a game that does like very early on. Zombies are real. The Third Reich has supernatural powers, have survived ancient evils, and then it's like, but enough about that. We're gonna go into train yards, just gunfight people.
Well, we're gonna run into supernatural shit again soon, I guess.
Yeah,
We've still
do
got
eventually. There's a
Project
lot of ups and
Resurrection.
downs. Like, you can understand how all of this
What?
feels a little like pointless compared to the, oh yeah, they have power over life and death.
Yes, there are Nazi witch covens as well, yes,
Yeah.
in this game. They were very annoying to fight.
Yeah.
Not because they did magic or anything, they just kept throwing grenades at me constantly and
Yeah.
unloading submachine guns directly into my unmentionables. And it wasn't nice.
Anyone can learn witchcraft.
Unfortunately.
Oh, they're doing combat rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did combat rolls.
Like, tons of people saying barrel rolls, but like the...
Well,
That's a sideways type of roll? Dark Souls with machine guns? I've got a new game to pitch.
I'd be up for that.
Yeah, and follow up to my hit game Skyrim with guns. I really do not have the patience or the focus to actually make a game right now. No games, only soundtracks.
Sadly, me neither. I've been
Yeah. I mean, you've made 2 games. That's pretty impressive.
yeah, but one of them took me 5 years, and the other one took me like
Yeah, the
6
other one
months.
was a flash of inspiration you turned out over a couple of months. Meanwhile, my musical output is extremely lopsided. It's like a trickle of 1 or 2 songs a year,
and
then
now you've made
like 12 albums.
yeah,
in
12
2
albums
months.
in 2 months.
And I've got,
which is nuts.
I do have one finished. I could post, but I'm like kind of sitting on it for the moment. It's going, do I want to add more? What do I want to do for the cover? You know?
That's fair enough. If you're not sure it's ready, then
Pretty
keep
good.
it back.
Like, this is the one that the tracks I have posted from it. People said, yeah, this is just Red Alert 2 music,
Good.
and I'm like, yeah, good. I don't know what genre it is, but like, it's got like a specific type of game that it's meant to be associated with. The game doesn't actually exist. That's never been the point. Yeah, putting him in the Prince vault. 200 years later, after the nuclear war and all that fallout is gone, like, survivors living in the Prince Vault will emerge and repopulate the wasteland. They'll have the flashiest vault suits. No, it's more that I just like 40 minutes of music, and I'm like, I feel like there could be another track to this, and I also feel like there's one I kind of need to polish up, but it's actually turning out to be a giant pain getting it to load. Like, it sometimes just crashes the audio program I load into.
Gold.
Gold.
Need to get in there somehow. Ah, the roof.
I thought this was going to be like you just have to reach your arm in and grab it.
Well, I grabbed one of them that way. But, oh.
No.
Ah.
I just love killing.
Well, I took some bullets directly to the face, but I'm okay. How do I get up there? Can I just open the door from the other side? No. Oh, I see. Later when I'm up there I can jump down. Okay.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually guested on any of Georgie's vampire streams.
Oh,
It's
those
not
aren't even on my
Vampire
channel.
Masquerade.
That's
Yeah, that would be why I haven't guested on them. Really
yes, because I'm guesting. I'm guesting over there.
Yeah.
Ah! 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 He's here somewhere. They shout at my corpse.
You just turn invisible on death.
Even in victory, they're utterly incompetent.
Yeah. He's here somewhere, and then they all climb up a ladder and jump off it and die. It's like, okay. But yeah, I don't think you want to go like right in there and try to gunfight all of them at once.
Hey. Hey. That was smart. Well, I suppose there is natural crossover between the Friday streams and the Thursday streams through Blood Rain. And that we are there would be a vampire killing Nazis.
I mean, like, that's about the most moral thing you can do as a vampire.
Hmm. There is that TTRPG I got my hands on fairly recently, Eat the Reich, where you are vampires all going to drain Hitler's blood.
God, so I know that there's like objectively like cool, fun ways that can play out, but in my mind, I just immediately had this like vision of vampires following the railroad tracks, a la Stand By Me. It's like, yeah, we've heard Hitler's at the end of these tracks. It's this coming of age thing. You get to the end of it, and like Hitler's already dead, and they're like, "Well, do we really need to drink his blood now? Like, we've already, like, metaphorically learned everything that we're going to anyway."
The real Hitler's blood was the friendship we made along the way?
Exactly.
I mean, as long as it ends with Hitler being dead, then okay.
Hitler, dead. You're trying to Swiss your way through the window. They should re-release this game in VR so that you can just reach in and grab stuff.
Alright, I'm not able to do this, so I could probably have to go through the thing down there that they came through earlier.
Vampire-related games. I own exactly 0 games with the vampire tag on Steam. And they're like, okay, that kind of tracks. So I couldn't think of any, and I'm like, yeah. I did play this game way back in the day, but my knowledge of vampires. Yeah, I haven't played Vampire Rain, or Vampire Fog, or Vampire in Snow. Vampire in Snow.
Ow. Yeah,
Vampire
I'm trying that
Sunshine
again.
is so difficult. Yeah, just BJ using his knowledge of the future to find that grenade. How have you got 998? I know you're cheating.
Yes.
Like, sure, okay. You're cheating, you still can't, like, give this guy.
Yeah, that wasn't really good enough. I'm gonna go back again.
Yeah. Now here's what would happen if Hitler was killed in a barrage of baseballs.
Ah, that sounded like someone turning into chunks. Basically, my thought is this: if the game is cheating, I'm going to cheat right back.
Cyber Hitler is rigging the game against you. You have to hack back. I did play some amount of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines back in the day.
Yeah, because if I'm going to recommend anyone has one game about vampires in their library, that's the one.
Yeah. Which... I don't think I'd want to go back and play that again now. Whereas Pank, for a while, was in a, like, revolving carousel of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines playthroughs, which presumably is over now.
I'm almost
Oh
done.
yeah, no, I took over. I took over for Pank after a while.
Oh man, don't spread the curse to me.
He's leaving.
I've got
for the
enough on my
facility.
plate at the moment.
Something big, that's all I know.
Oh. Oh. This is it. I failed.
He's leaving for the facility up north. Something big, that's all I know.
Man.
I'm not sure rocket jumping is a thing in this game.
Yeah, I don't really think it has the physics engine that you'd need for that.
I mean, we can try.
I mean, quick save would do. Wow. That was not a rocket jump.
No, I'm not very good at rocket jumping. I was always terrible at it.
Yeah, you got like no height there.
Yeah, that was just nothing.
Yeah, I don't think you can rocket jump this. Much less grenade jump. This isn't accurate to World War II, where indeed the Allied forces could rocket jump.
Oh. To all train yard loading supervisors from Lieutenant Schossund. Subject priority shipment. A priority shipment of Swiss chocolate is due to arrive on the 0900 supply train. This shipment is to be delivered intact to the SS senior officer's mess. Extra guards will be detailed to prevent pilfering. Lieutenant A. Schossund, Logistics Coordinator, Reich Special Projects, Kugelstadt District.
Yes, special projects. Yeah. I never made more of the Wonka files.
Okay, there seemed to be nothing else in here other than that.
Just
Notice about chocolate.
Chocolate. Easter egg about chocolate.
Maybe there is something this way, then.
You got to invade Switzerland. Get all the chocolate. I think any.
Oh, that's a
jump-
ladder.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's what that guy was guarding. It's like, damn, that's a weird place to be standing.
Oh, this door's open now, because I opened the other door. Alright, that's also something I can look at.
Yeah, I think go back, climb that ladder. Alright.
Yeah, I just hadn't gone in here, apparently.
These books are just painted on.
Well, I am looking for a secret base.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's no way it'd be this early in the level.
Well, yeah, but it might not have a way of activating it just yet. But it might be where it is. Anyway, speaking of the Swiss, do you know who directly compared themselves to them recently? Eurovision.
Uh-huh.
In how neutral they are.
Uh-huh. Weird.
While singing a song literally about it not caring if you are nice, peace-loving, or a brutal regime.
Uh-huh.
In a song called We Stand for Nothing.
Yeah. It's weirdly on the nose, but like... Yeah.
Which is clearly untrue, because Eurovision's one of the most political things there is.
Oh, absolutely.
And they have done things for political reasons before.
Yeah.
Like
It's
when,
like suddenly,
when Russia was thrown out after their unprovoked
Yeah.
invasion of Ukraine.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, everything's political.
Oh,
The guy above you shooting down. Yeah. It's the thing, 'cause you didn't seem to notice him.
I didn't. It's noticing the people I could see.
Yeah, the days when Eurovision wasn't political.
Yeah, like when it was created to explicitly be about peace between nations and not, like,
Yeah.
fighting each other again.
European country, Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a one-off, but then they stayed.
Yeah. It's like, are you gonna join the European Union?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, we're not in it anymore.
You're not in it. Although, genuinely, with how politics is right now, we might end up back in the European Union.
Well,
I'm not saying that like, oh, here's some big news that dropped today. I'm saying this. At this point, who even knows? Yeah, Mitomaton, I would very much like to have human rights.
I heard those are good things to have.
Yeah. It's like, it's all bunny jokes aside, you know. I would very much like to have human rights in my own country. And ideally in every country, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. God, I've actually heard, you know, the kind of crystal fascist, oh, but we're the ones being oppressed. We should have more rights. It's like, well, what rights do you want? We should have more rights than you. And it's like, okay. You just want to take other people's rights away.
Yeah, that's different. That's a different
That's
thing
different.
to we want rights. That's
Yeah.
we want other people to have less rights than
Never-
us.
These people come up and yell incoherent racist stuff at me. It's always, oh, you're framing this as, oh, actually, we're being oppressed here by looks at hand, not being allowed to be racist. Anyway.
Anyway, so here we have an objective example of what we should do with those people.
Yes, here we do have this example.
Right, here we go. You know, just follow
putting it out
our
there.
wonderful advice.
Yes.
Now, I can't, go on twitch.tv.com and say, if you see a fascist, you should beat them in the head with a rock until they're dead. Because that would be illegal. That would be against terms of service. So I wouldn't say that at all.
Yeah. Except if you're saying it's part of the sentence. Oh, there's 2 secret areas.
Yeah, and I need to get over... I want to get over there. It's down here.
Yeah. Remember when the Wolfenstein games weren't political?
No.
Yeah, this was a whole ridiculous thing.
Yeah. Hey, remember when Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus came out and its advertisements were like, hey, shoot Nazis! Because
It's
you
like,
should.
oh, it's gone woke. And it's like, have you ever played any Wolfenstein game?
Have you ever played a Wolfenstein game in your life? They're all about killing Nazis. Shooting them dead.
Indeed. Like, have you ever played any game set during World War II? Like, very few wars have objectively, like, bad guys in them, you know?
Yeah, it's always... Yeah, wars universally were just...
reasons behind it.
Shit. And bad
like
for everyone.
World War One.
That was...
That was a whole mess of, alliances and plotting and...
Yeah, and it was just basically the old system of oligarchs and kings just tearing itself apart. Just because it just gotten so tangled that it just tore itself to shreds.
Yeah. It's because, there was such a complicated system of alliances and, like, treaties and everything that really anything could have set this off. Yeah. There is a hole in the roof there.
There is.
Is there a way to get up there?
Yeah, I need to get onto that roof, but from here and from there, it's too far to jump.
Yeah. Can't rocket jump.
No,
you can't
that's
move
not a thing.
crates because that's not a thing in this game.
No, I mean, if there were chairs, I could, but there are no chairs in this
pick
level.
Up the chairs.
But I have seen no chairs in this level at all.
Yeah. Like, World War One is like, you can say, well, like these nations were doing these things which were bad for these reasons, but on the whole, there's not really like one, like, oh, there's this one villain, like this one guy who did all of this. World War II, no, you kind of have to acknowledge, actually.
Yeah, actually, there was this guy, and he got a load of other guys together.
Yeah.
And they did some really bad shit, and everyone else really needs to stop them doing it.
Yeah, Franz Ferdinand caused it by, going "take me out" and then not going.
Yeah.
But I mean, as in the song, I say, don't you know? You say you don't know.
I say.
Otto von Bismarck. See, that's a complicated, like, Bismarck, not necessarily a great guy, but like, not history's greatest villain either.
Yeah, like, the thing we're saying about World War One is that
Complicated
there were
figure.
terrible people on all sides.
There were.
There were thoroughly awful people everywhere, and the entire point of the war was literally just like self-aggrandizement. It had no purpose beyond just wanting to.
Yeah. Again, not a great guy. But like, yeah. He did poison a whole hell of a lot of wells.
Mm.
The toilet seat up. Okay, he is his.
No, that's awful. That's
Yeah.
if he was alive, I'd shoot him for that alone.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if he hadn't died when he historically did, he'd be, what, 150 years old now?
Something.
Probably older, actually.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
Do not know how. I
So
guess we're just
instead of doing the oh, Hitler's secretly alive in South America, you're going, no, but Bismarck is.
So Bismarck has secretly Mr. Housed himself into a tube and is just waiting for the day to rise again. Alright, Part 4, the secret weapons facility, which we are now in. Besides advanced weapons research and development, the OSA has very little information on what goes on inside the Shockwave file. Chrysocircle intelligence does suggest that the Shockwave file contains a U-boat pen that may be used as a debarkation point for another Death Head's secret research projects, though we have no idea what that might be at the time. Now, given that I've been playing these games in reverse, I know that's the Super Soldat project. The bombing raid has made a mess of communications topside, so you should be able to enter the facility without their knowledge. Mission objectives: locate Death Head's U-boat pen and obtain information on Death Head's destination.
Okay, we
Look at
can
that!
sneak in, but...
Major,
Uh-huh.
why are we not...
Why is there a fish?
My apologies, Herr
A
Oberst.
happy-looking fish.
Tandavival, I'm not saying that, but only because it's such a long name, I am not going to remember it.
Nonsense. I have important business to attend to. This boat leaves for the X-Labs within the hour, torpedoes or not. Is that understood, Major?
Perfectly, Herr Oberführer.
The Fish Division. We love sinking subs. Yeah, speaking of subs, don't forget to subscribe to this.
I see you finally fixed the elevator.
Oh my god, I forgot. I actually am subscribed to this channel because somebody else subscribed for me.
Don't mind me.
reactions to pictures of Hitler?
Absolutely. If you see a picture of Hitler, you should kick it to pieces.
Yeah.
I'll be clear. I'm talking about like decorative pictures of Hitler. Do not kick a history textbook into pieces. Oh.
Alright. Secret area.
Anyway, no one noticed.
Yeah, stealth. I'm reminded of doing Hitman runs on the Sapienza level with the secret underground lab that you can just blow your way through a wall to get into. And sometimes this is the stealthiest way to get in. It's like toss a grenade at it, blow it up. Everybody panics for like 20 seconds and goes, ah, it's nothing, must be in the wind. It's like a smoking ruin. There's a hole in the wall, you can just walk through it now. Yeah, meet automaton, that sets a good precedent. Whenever you meet a Nazi, you should cover all of their stuff in concrete.
Reichstag building, they have lockers of all the chancellors of Germany. Hitler's has been filled in with concrete to stop people kicking it in.
Yeah.
No, I think it should just be kicked in. Like, it should just
permanently
be
vandalized.
permanently kicked in.
Just like we should always vandalize statues of Winston Churchill. But for different reasons, you know. I mean, not that different, but like, still somewhat different. Waddle, waddle. Stealth is optional.
It is.
Leave no witnesses. If automaton, I endorsed a lot of illegal activity. Legalized nuclear bombs.
Well, I have to admit, I do like
prefer
casting
speed.
spells.
Shadow Wizard Bunny Gang. For legal reasons, like, no, this is a bit, this is a joke, I am telling for entertainment purposes.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
I'll just go right up against the fucking thing.
Yeah, you need to toss it down.
Okay, this isn't
Well, that's
for
nothing.
anything then, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it seems like that would be a way to get to the secret or something.
I got one more thing to try. No.
Yeah, if that doesn't shift it, nothing will. That is a, frankly, illegal amount of explosives to have in the game.
Yeah. you really shouldn't have this many, because, like, I've barely found any at all in this whole game.
Yeah, they're meant to be special treats.
Yeah, you might find a grenade.
Wow, you found a law. Or two, maybe. That's a good level. It's like you have 999 of them.
Yeah, because fuck it. Frankly.
Automaton says maybe you need to interact with it. It's like lift the cover and then...
Interact with it again.
Yeah.
Alright, I can't say I attempted that. I just tried to blow it up.
Anti-tank weapon? Something like that. Mostly known from Deus Ex.
No.
I didn't get a chance to use
Nothing at all.
To use an unused sound clip from Deus Ex that I found on the cutting room floor in a song. Just because it's Tracer Tong saying all across the globe in an oddly musical way. And I'm like, okay. Immediately sets it to a beat.
Ah! Ah! Right. I think I know what must be done.
Yeah. Ah, the sound is screamed.
Look, he's allowed to have infinite laws, so am I.
Automaton, if there was a game called Deus Ex, it's like, it would be at least as popular as Deus Ex. It's the immersive swim of... Sorry, God. I said immersive swim, didn't I? That's a joke we've already done. Immersive sim of sex.
Hey, let me in.
You're standing there with every gun going, hey, let me in.
Hey, let me in. I know
Start
you can
kicking
see
the
me.
window.
Stop ignoring me.
Kick the window. Get his attention. Alright.
Alright, fine.
Keep your secrets.
I found the way in.
Human Revolution wasn't okay.
Yeah, Human Revolution was fine. I mean, once
I-
it got the director's cut.
Yeah. Oh god, easy that director. Those boss fights were so badly put
They were
together.
very bad. And that was because they were outsourced. And that was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Why do you outsource your boss fights and nothing else? What?
Yeah, God, I'm thinking of... There was a... Which Sonic the Hedgehog game was it? Sonic Saturn, or like... One of the ones that never got released.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Panda. So, yeah, Deus Ex Human Revolution, the original release, before the director's cut. The boss fights were all outsourced to a different studio. And,
and it showed.
they were
It really showed.
It really shows. They were very bad and didn't make use of all the game mechanics and basically were just if you weren't prepared to be a big shooty gun bang bang
Getting a
Adam,
mate, Red.
you lost horribly. Hello, Panda and Gaggett
Hello,
and
Raiders.
all you other
Hello,
Raiders
Iggy.
and Lauren and
Yeah,
Iggy.
I'm not sure which one's to say, right?
Uh, Having a Good old
give me
parrying
your
time
hand,
there,
Ron.
I see.
Off with your head.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels
It's
good to
like,
pull
I
off that
should
parry.
change outfit for this.
Yes, well, that's what the,
Here we are.
so
Mid-grade.
that's what the, thing's about. Because you remember how, Iggy won that last episode of Countdown I did?
Yeah.
I sent a teapot to them again. And it arrived.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it's got bees on it.
Bees.
And a little hive on the lid.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
It is adorable. I saw it and I was like, yes. This looks good.
Alright, I'm looking at the teapot now. He has see the picture of this in her own chat, and I'm like, that is a very cute teapot. A bit twee for my tastes. Like, I wouldn't want something like that in my own house, but I'm like, yeah, it's cute. Gentlemen, behold, corn. Yeah.
What
Do
the
not put corn
Beck?
cobs in the teapot. What the hell is that?
It is a human torso
Yeah.
with a lightning disc under it instead of
Alright.
its waist and legs.
Is that a thing we're gonna have to fight?
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Alright.
And it's
combat
dead.
roll. Man, that Nazi shitting at it was a lousy shot.
Oh. They've escaped.
Roll forward.
Hit me from up
That-
there. Hit me up. I was up. They were down. But they hit me.
But I want to know, who's the sheriff? Let's listen out for the little zap. Like a bee.
Let's go pick up some health. It didn't do a barrel roll. It's not a barrel.
Barrel roll, barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. See, a barrel roll is side to side.
Ow!
It's forwards, it's just a regular roll. Or if you play some kind of Soulsborne game, it's combat roll.
I have this now.
That's killing policies,
Ow.
but we can't approve their BJ killing policies.
Okay, that's a thing to keep in mind.
Automaton says not to get political. Is that in response to what I was saying, or just like in general? Don't think there are any good rules outside of Scotland. Honestly, maybe.
Hmm.
You have to make your own chip butties down here.
I mean, I don't know. You ever had a Wigan kebab?
Actually, honestly, not.
I'm dead.
Wow, and a Bibble, your prediction came true.
You're completely correct. That happened.
We're sending you the dodgeball of prophecy.
I think I'll go back to this one. Old Reliable.
Still very much gunning for, like, socialism now, you know? That's my thing at the moment.
Huh?
Fractabellum. Talk about the sausage rolls.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I had both things on at the same time.
Hey,
So I was hearing nothing but echo. How are you doing? How's the Nazi killing?
we're doing good. We're running into things that aren't Nazis, however, which is causing us
It's
some
like
grief.
this.
Oh no.
I mean, we have no real grudge against these guys.
Yeah,
It's
they're just
you know,
trying
they're
to kill
our
us anyway.
What butts? Nazi zombies.
way. Oh, the zombies are also bad, but then, you know, they have to die.
Yeah. That guy looks electric-y. You love the struggle? Thank you, Master. Wait. Automaton. Oh, that's a good name.
Automaton. No, you do look very scrunkly.
I do love the struggle. It's new.
Yeah. I haven't seen this one before.
Oh. Ah,
Fucking hell!
they're very electric.
Yeah. Right, let's try this again.
Get them.
Fucking hell!
Automaton says, okay, but what if
What if?
we use incredible violence?
It's incredible. Yes, I like this plan.
Actually, that sounds like I'm talking about, you know, the guy who shot that guy. I'm talking about, I'm actually referencing, how Luigi overcame fascism with the power of love. Chapter 1. He realized it was impossible to overcome fascism with the power of love. Chapter 2. Luigi overcomes fascism with the power of incredible violence. Oh,
I'm being raided again!
Oh no, we're getting
fell.
like too many raiders here.
How did the art go? Artax.
Yeah. Well, it's not really.
What if there's
such
like
thing
a
as too many
pirate
raiders.
version
You're always
of
welcome. You
those
know?
guys like, I be
This is-
boy, they be some horny sea dogs in the area.
Oh, yes. Hey, Space God Ozios. Giant woman.
Heed ye not the siren call of the monsters, for many have fallen to their cries. But
Many-
you can't handle those dicks, laddie.
Giant cool monster.
You can't handle them.
Ah!
Many men say,
Oh.
Was there anything in there? Or was that... Oh no, there was.
We're talking about this.
Cute monsters.
We're talking about this.
These are 999 laws. Yeah, even playing on easy difficulty isn't enough. We need 999 rockets.
Yeah, this game is stupid. It just...
It's
This is
yeah,
ridiculous.
it's one of those It's one of those games where you need to memorize every combat encounter.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
That
not
style of shooter.
Yeah, if you get it slightly wrong, you die instantly, and
See?
as you can see,
Oh yeah, we're still technically sneaking here. Thankfully, this isn't one of the missions you automatically fail when you drop out of stealth.
yeah, that was only
There
the
has
one
been at
mission.
least one.
There's one,
It
yeah.
was so bad.
Mhm.
It was
There
very
was
bad.
no reason for that to be the case, and then he just went, no, just arbitrarily. Yeah, that guy has a rocket launcher. Don't stand in front of the guy with the rocket launcher.
Yeah, but I assumed he would have evaporated in all the bullets first, but they didn't.
Well, until you know he's dead, no, you can't assume that.
Fine. Fine, this is the way it is.
It's so sad that he died of liquor.
I think they're dead. I think I've killed them.
Yeah. You haven't just killed them, you've reduced them to a bloody smear.
Too good for them, I say.
Yeah. Ash says, I don't remember this game being particularly difficult.
Well, it is.
Hi, Ash. It's difficulty is graded on a curve, you know?
Yeah.
Some people really vibe with this particular thing, what's going on. Some people, they find it very scrungly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, when I was doing research on, oh god, why am I dying so much? Am I just bad? There were two main opinions I saw on this topic. One, oh my god, this is preposterous. This has aged really horribly. And the other one was, get good, scrub.
That's so classic. That's so internet.
Yeah. As Panda Bibble says, the first boss, a meat homunculus, is best fought by knowing where the boss will spawn or having all the guns. Yeah, you need to know every spot the boss will spawn in, otherwise
Yeah,
you'll just
like,
get blindsided.
the
by it.
guide I was looking is like, the best way to kill this boss is to plant dynamite where it's going to appear before it appears.
Yeah.
And sometimes that was the style of the time.
Yeah.
It was.
Just eat those health kits.
Yeah.
Delicious bandages.
I'm now full of delicious health. But this game hardly gives you any armor ever. Health, okay, decent amount, but like a single bullet absolutely fucks you. Oh yeah, no, the bee homunculus threw ghosts at you that made you blind, and then it charges at you. The ghosts also hurt you when they made you blind. And, you just got punched to death by a big meat man.
Yeah. Removable crate. Pop off like
No.
that one Mega Man clip. Alright.
No.
I'm going to grab my pills and then I'll be right back.
noticed.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. I thought I heard something.
Oh, I heard something.
It's going interestingly. This game is absolutely monstrous, even with me cheating, which I am.
You're not staining new wolves.
I mean, I haven't, like, straight up put God mode on, because then I wouldn't be having a problem. But then I wouldn't be experiencing what this game truly has to offer me.
It's true.
Right, that's a way down. Alright, they're dead.
Good. They probably deserved it.
I mean, they were a Nazi, so yes.
Yes, definitely then.
Water!
Water, water, everywhere.
That must go somewhere.
And not a drop to drink.
Was that the corpse, or was that someone next door?
What?
Ah. There they go. Yeah, I'm having to get more liberal with all these rockets I've cheated into existence. In the normal course of play, I might have, like, 2. If I was lucky.
This is an isekai anime now, and this is your cheat item. Spawned in the other world, unlimited rockets.
That's not a terrible cheat item. I wouldn't feel too upset with that one. Maybe I should use a sniper rifle here.
What difficulty are we on?
Easy.
Oh my. Thanks, Panda. Also, that's just confuses me.
Yeah, this is... yeah. Alright, that doesn't go anywhere at all, actually. Okay. That literally just doesn't. Alright.
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Alright, we didn't try down
Nothing.
here. So let's try down here.
Nothing. Don't forget to redeem your nothing.
Yeah, enjoy your nothing. I guess this is just if you fall down here, then you can get back up. Oh, but hold on.
But wait. It was still nothing.
It was still nothing.
It was super nothing, if you will.
Alright, Anyway, we've had a redeem.
The cold hand of death reaches for you.
Oh, sorry, Mary, you fished up Seaman.
Oh man, I caught Seaman.
And, they're going to die because of you.
You're going to die.
It's
I'm
your
going to
fault.
set a calendar ahead 30 years.
Mm.
Instantly time traveling them into a future where they were never fed for 30 years.
Yeah, they're just gonna die.
Yeah, I have this power in real life.
Anyway,
Don't cross
we've
me.
had a redeem. We're going to check on the friend of the channel, Votbrout. Let's go bring them up on the screen. Let's see what they're up to right now. Okay, so here's long-time acquaintance of the stream, Votbrout. They're in their grand quest of being a bastard lunatic. They are, as many of you may remember, a enchanted motorcycle.
That's amazing.
They're currently using a plus 53 polished invisible crank bow, which I don't know how this is massively different from a crossbow. Is it just a crossbow that's sideways? I don't know. Anyway, they seem to be
turnways.
placating the Brontosauri. They're trying to keep them happy for some reason. And what they need to be happy with this is killing teenagers and earn now some etins. Oh yeah, the dex score has gone into 4 figures. It's now 1,000.
And wisdom. That's a lot of HP.
Yeah, well, you know, they've been at being a bastard lunatic for a very long time.
They're doing very well.
They're very good at it. Oh, they finished doing that. They finished doing that quest. I can't see what the new one is, but they're doing it, whatever it is. And they killed a gyro gnome Shiv Knight. They're dead.
Shiv Knight.
Yep. And they're dead now, and they got a barometer off of a storm giant. I guess they do need to keep track of their health.
I love their custom festooned ABS greaves plus 43.
Yes. Yeah, look, they're a motorcycle. Of course, you know, it'd be helpful to have ABS.
I mean, honestly, I also love all of the plasma armor that they have on.
Yeah, the
It's
plasma
very
looks
fiery.
like-
Yeah, like the impressive plasma van braces. They're very impressive.
It really fits with the bastard lunatic enchanted motorcycle.
Yeah.
This is
That is
fantastic.
Oh, and now they're
Quests
killing
includes-
crippled fetal orci.
Oh,
wow.
baby.
Wow.
Crippled before they were even born.
So,
It's-
is this abortion?
Yes.
I
So,
approve of
one
this
of the
message.
quests...
Pre-adolescent
Yeah,
cheese
right.
elementals. Okay, sure. Well
That's
done.
What?
milk.
Why
That's
do
just
that?
milk. You're just drinking milk.
Drinking for milk.
How?
And for these rubber golems.
Everyone's undernourished. This is Starmer's Britain.
What is
Anyway.
it? Kids have already lost an inch in height. Is that right? On average?
I mean, yeah, we've kind of had like over a decade of austerity, and it turns out
Well, yeah. Remember
that
how like
is actually impacting how kids are
remember.
growing.
Yeah, remember how like people are generally taller in periods of plenty.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in one,
We are not in a period of time.
so we're shrinking again.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really nice over here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
We'll all move to Ireland.
I
It's really
have
nice
a.
what Europe loves.
I'm not sure I'd be terribly welcome.
Ah, you're lovely.
I'd be welcome.
I'm an English atheist. I probably wouldn't be that welcome.
Oh, you have no idea how many English atheists we have. Oh my god. I will take you to the atheist convention and you'll have a ball.
Yeah, but will they be horrible, the horrible kind? Are they like the Dick Dawkins kind? Or are they,
Probably not. We're pretty good at murdering those.
Oh,
So,
good! That's
Richard
good.
Dawkins
We put
actually
them in bogs.
was invited to be a guest at a local, literary festival not too long ago.
To the automated AI bot currently reading this chat, that was an joke.
It wasn't a joke.
It was a ha funny, okay? Ha funny in Minecraft, not real.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
definitely
I've been trying
don't.
to say one of the quests
Look,
that Votbert had
Yeah.
was delivered as bunny, and I'm like, sorry,
How do we
I've
mean
been trying to
deliver?
say this for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Undernourished beer golem.
Yeah, like, how are we talking with delivering a bunny? Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about
This
sending a bunny over to
bunny.
someone and going, here's a bunny? Or are we talking like Worf and
American
Keiko on the
Bird.
Enterprise? Are we talking that Votbrout is having to deliver a child?
No, that'd be the worst. That'd be like Dr. Acula delivers a child and eats it.
That's amazing. That Banui is so good.
Anyway,
I have to tell you, every bunny's amazing.
Anyway, I think we've seen enough from Votbrout for the time being. They're
I'll
back
be
to
real for
killing
a sec.
children again. Oh, and more
Every
children.
bunny
So we know what
is
they're up
amazing.
to. Yeah, that bunny's amazing too.
Boon Boon. I want a
Mary.
pet.
Anyway, we're
Mm,
back
pet.
here. I don't need to
That
go
would
back
be
to that.
spawn camping.
God, I'm remembering a Penny Arcade script. It must have been 20 years ago now. Like, this is a long-running webcomic
Yes.
where it's one of the two of them going, okay, I've got this great idea for a comic. It's going to be like a guy with a sniper rifle standing right beside a woman who's giving birth. And when the baby's born, he shoots the baby. It's like, no, you can't make this comic. It's like, but it's about spawn camping. It's like, listen, make this comic, I will actually kill you.
That's a fair response.
And then, the comic that he made instead that day was the comic about how he's not allowed to make a comic that is quote-unquote a commentary on spawn camping.
Oh, looks like I accidentally opened a place.
Magic door?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get over there to go through.
Do we
that
just
door.
run around?
God, this
No,
was
there's a big fucking
before.
wall there. So that one's
Is that a wall or is it a tunnel through? Is the question.
no, it's
See, it's a comic about spawn camping.
big wall.
Yeah, that
Can I
looks a
go
bit
along
like a
this?
wall.
No, because there's an outcropping. I can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, I've kind of not been keeping up with Penny Arcade for the last over a decade. At
Yeah,
least.
it's probably been like 20 years since I've read it.
Yeah.
yeah. I will say that in the glorious days of early webcomics, I was reading it. But I haven't since, I don't think I've checked in on it since, like, the second sluggy freelance Let's Go to, the legally distinct Harry Potter land.
Yeah.
And that, which is roughly around the time that I stopped reading sluggy freelance as well, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, if we're going to be talking about one.
It's keep going back to that.
Mm.
And to be fair, some of those strips were pretty funny.
Oh god, it's fantastic. You know, you can't have that many strips without some of them being bangers and without some of them being flops. I'm sure there are many of them where we would look at the entire arc at this point and go, wow, what was this?
Yeah, there's... Like, I have reread Sluggy Freelance, but there's, like, a couple of times, and I have gone, actually, I'll just skip this arc for, like, a couple of minutes. Like, the entire Kitten, like, all caps arc, and Kitten 2, it just doesn't land at all.
There. Oh god.
Like, I did catch up with Sluggy Freelance like a year ago, and then I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep up with it anymore.
A
Like,
friend of mine just
I'll
recently
read it when it gets finished, I guess.
finished, question mark. So many of them have not finished. My favorite finished webcomic though is Schlock Mercenary.
Yeah, I never got into that one. Like, I tried reading it once, and just went, this isn't my thing. I can't even remember why. This must have been a long time ago.
Well, yeah, the early art was questionable,
I mean,
but
you can say
comes
that about
together.
any webcomic.
That's very true. That's very true.
Well,
But it was
aside from
lovely.
a handful of them. For example, like, if you're reading Sleepless Domain, you can't say that about it. The early art for that is still pretty fantastic art. Although they did actually change artists after the first book of that. Like, so it's good art, just in a completely different style. But, like, every webcomic has some level of, like, needing to develop its art style.
Yeah, and I liked. Well, I loved the sheer amount of work that they put into it, because it was a daily strip for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Daily. Proceed forward to exit. You have won it.
No,
You have won the mission.
I'm going to go look at other things before I move on.
You found the end.
Yeah, so now I'm going to go away from it.
Good.
I found the end. Let's not go there.
Yeah, now we need to go the other way to get all of the treasure.
Treasures. There's more health for your 71 health. Some armored pants.
There are webcomics I was reading over 20 years ago that are still ongoing. Some of which do have I do have an ending in mind type. Like, there's a handful of them that are heading that way.
Like Girl Genius.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Meanwhile, there's other ones that reinvent themselves every so often, which, honestly, the most successful of those, questionable content. That actually has, like, every 4 or 5 years, it gets completely retooled. It becomes a different comic.
It's true. Honestly, I have loved that.
It's better.
They're going to Norway. The coordinates are
Sorry,
67 degrees north by 16 degrees east.
Norway.
You're saying a lot of numbers to me.
Numbers. The person who, damn it, a friend of mine just recently picked up the questionable content again after a decade away, and was just reading them all.
Yeah.
Looks like we're into cutscene town again. Let's go listen to Tony J.
All right.
Well, Jack, Agent Blazkowicz is certainly full of surprises. There's no denying that.
No, sir.
Of course, I always knew he was resourceful, but I never imagined he had such expert interrogation skills. Well, from BJ's interrogation of the officer, we now know the approximate location of Death's Head's so-called X-Labs in occupied Norway. What have we learned from our defectors?
Well, unfortunately,
That's
not
right.
as much as I'd hoped. He was pretty badly shaken when we got a hold of him, and he still hasn't completely recovered. He kept referring to a project Uber Soldat.
Super soldier?
Yes. From what I could piece together, it involves some bizarre sense of robotic and biological engineering.
For what purpose?
Apparently, to create the ultimate killing machine.
Good Lord.
According to the scientists, this project is Death's Head's baby, the thing most near and dear to his heart, and he's been working on it in one form or another since 1937.
I suppose that explains the proto-soldier blueprint and those loping monstrosities as well. But it still doesn't explain the involvement with the occult.
No, it doesn't. And there's only one place where we're likely to find that out.
Yes, and that's why Agent Blaskowitz is on his way to the X-Labs in Norway as we speak.
Alright, Mission 5, Death's Head's Playground, Part 1, Ice Station, Norway. Your interrogation of the officer in the SWF has yielded the location of Death's Head's X-Labs in occupied Norway. Our defecting SWF scientist has also revealed the nature of what is taking place in the X-Labs. Project Uber Soldat, or Super Soldier. This is Death's Head's most advanced technology project, apparently combining robotic and biological engineering to create the ultimate killing machine. By itself, this super soldier could pose a considerable threat to the Allies, but it appears that this project may have some connection to the SS Paranormal Division. In any event, the X-Labs must be infiltrated at all costs. We must know what Death's Head's ultimate goal is for these super soldiers, and if possible, what their connection is to the SS Paranormal Division. Mission objectives: breach X-Labs outer compound, gain access to main secure lab area.
Get him.
And above all, kill
Kill
Hitler.
Hitler.
Yeah.
Does it say above all kill Hitler on every single?
Oh no, it doesn't say that on the actual
Okay.
objectives here.
No,
This
we're
is an
just making
in-joke
reference.
from
We're just
something
making a
else.
reference to
Okay.
Danger 5.
Where at the end of every
Oh,
briefing,
I remember
you
now.
do get the guy like wearing the bird head, turning to them and saying, "And above all, remember, kill Hitler."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a major
Which I only
influence
know-
on my RPG, Killing Hitler Fuck Party.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out if that title sounds interesting to you.
Yeah, also Danger 5, absolutely worth checking out.
Yeah.
I want a copy of this fuck party.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
bet you
$6.90.
I have that. I had that many dollars, and then I converted them into euros.
I mean, you can just buy things online.
And
just,
I have so many. I have so many fewer euros because the dollar is so weak right now.
Yeah. Well, I have so many fewer euros because I don't have a job right now.
Nor do I.
Because the economy collapsed.
It did do that.
It did do that. People are gradually coming around in that, you might have a point. Instead of just saying, no, you're just being lazy. And I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Herb Island does suck, though. We should rename it something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Web
You should
comics.
just all you need to do is get rid of all of the turfs, and then it's not Turf Island no more. Winner.
Yeah. Job hunting as a Benui is very difficult.
It is very difficult. You got to make sure that they don't have a uniform that will interfere with your fluffy wuffy tail.
Yeah. Like, I'm applying for programming jobs, and they're always like, so, do you know Rabbit MQ? And I'm like, I don't know Rabbit MQ. Stop being racist.
Yeah.
This is a microaggression.
About against your will nose.
Don't bully me.
No bully. No bully.
Like, jokes aside, yeah, the job market sucks.
Job market do suck.
Yeah.
Job hunting as a little goober is also tough. In that, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm trying to make money with my other shit. It's
Yeah.
not going very well.
I'm a
Yeah.
professional streamer, and I hope to pay taxes on my income at some point in the future.
Technically, my main source of income right now is selling albums for like £1 each.
Nice.
I have made maybe £30 total.
Oh man.
It's like, I would just give these away because I'm like, you know, whatever, but It's never going to be my actual career. Even though I'm surprisingly good at making music.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Don't go, oh, I'll buy one. No, only buy it if you feel like it's good.
No. I'll commission a bit of music.
Oh no, everyone just goes, oh, can you make a theme song for me?
Oh,
like,
theme songs.
No, I'm terrible at that. How would I do that?
Can you make a
Plinky
plonky silly loop that's long enough that it will entertain people's earbuds until I'm back from pissing?
I mean, you're welcome to use literally any music I put out there for anything, except, and here's the key thing, if you use it to train an AI, I will actually murder you.
Oh, good.
This is just
I would never use anybody else's work to train an AI.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd...
Honestly, you can use them.
What if we just made a recording of a goblin pissing? Ooh. A stitch together of all of my pisses over like the last week.
Oh,
well, that will only work if you've already been recording them.
Yeah, why?
That is true.
It'll have to be the next. Your pisses over the next week.
That's true.
Alright, if your pisses are foamy, there's something wrong. You need to.
Yeah, seriously. Get foamy pisses.
If your piss has head, there's a problem.
Not head.
Ooh.
It's and head.
What's it called when it looks
That's
like a pint
Guinness.
of Guinness? That is known as blood. Don't.
Yeah, if your piss is black, you have problems.
You have severe problems. You may have if your piss is black and it was previously red, get thee to the emergency room.
Man, it's wild that the
Smash!
level is just like 40 air raid sirens played over top of it.
You see a red piss and you want it painted black. Oh god.
I do have a lot of pre-existing music, and if you're like... It's like I accidentally made an entire, like, surprisingly authentic early 90s rave album the other day. And then just, like, made a couple of music videos for it because I thought it was funny.
What the fuck was that?
I think you got smacked a bit.
Yeah,
I think you got
what?
attacked by a stand user.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't even see.
Yeah, I just died to something? I don't know what.
According to this, it's called the tomato gun.
And it says Black Sabbath covers are all about piss. As he lost his piss, can he see or will he miss? Ying's fast as he can, Iron Bladder lives again. No one wants him, he just pees on the wall.
It's funny.
It's gone with war piss.
War piss. Yay, set that lad on fire. Geneva suggestion, am I right?
Fucking hell.
Yeah. We were talking about webcomics earlier, and I'm like, listen, questionable content managed to change from being, like, so gradually from being about hipsters making music references at a coffee shop to being a post-singularity world exploring, like, the relationships between humans and robots.
And yet, it began at that because we had pint size in episode 1.
Just hanging around, and then it's like gradually the robots just became the focus of it. So gradually, you wouldn't notice.
Just like they do it in real life.
Yeah. And it just, yeah, it's actually still a pretty funny webcomic.
It's very good, and there's been so many lovely trans-positive things as well.
And it just gradually became, yeah, it's a surprisingly queer webcomic.
That's lovely. I would not have expected this from something that started off about the hipster boy.
Yeah.
But I'm very pleased.
There has been the joke that, listen, the comic is going to eventually have him transition, and it's like, well, that's not off the table, actually.
Ah!
Like, I don't expect that to be where it goes. Like, every webcomic artist has a decision to make to either turn their...
At what point are they going to transition?
Well, I was going to say, it's either they become very, like, queer positive and probably trans, or they become like the most right-wing, like, reactionary idiot out there. There seems to be very little middle ground for webcomic artists.
I guess. I will say one of my favorite trans. I liked one of my favorite trans webcomic artists before she came out.
Yeah.
Dresden Kodak.
Oh yeah.
Sen.
Oh. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. They just recently.
Could have been obvious.
Yeah, in retrospect, it was very obvious.
Yeah. Like, that's a comic with a lot of, you know, themes of transhumanism. You know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess armor's good.
Armor is good, we just get hardly any of it, and we only get helmets. Our head, impervious to gunfire. Everywhere else, not so much.
Mary, of course, subscribes to trans-rabbitism.
I mean, I could just say transhumanism and then turn into a rabbit, like...
Oh, health.
I love health.
Health.
And Biddle says there was also one stamina boosting item. I'm thinking of a game like this, but you only get one piece of armor in the entire game, and it's just there to make you go, wait, what? Was I meant to have these all along?
To be fair, you don't actually get them that often in this game.
Ooh, can you get into that? You can.
Yeah, there's no one here to shoot.
Is dead.
Everyone's dead.
Damn, though.
That would have been more helpful if we got there first.
My gosh. My gosh, that is just so many peoples.
Yeah, I managed to get them.
So, I'm going to have to take a step away for a moment because
Okay.
I've realized that this klaxon has hit the limit of my brain being able to process it.
Okay,
Oh, no.
well, there's not much I could
No problem,
unfortunately
no
do
problem,
about
don't
it.
worry about it. I'll probably be back, and it'll probably be finished soon.
Yeah.
It can't go on forever.
It cannot. Like, in earlier levels, I was able to turn it off when I found...
Yeah, if I was really bothered by it, I'd just mute the game. Oh, bad klaxon moment. Oh, Panda Bibble, we are never going to stream Final Fantasy X here, because that would take like 50 hours.
Yeah, and, you know, while 10 is a fine game, it is emblematic of everything that went wrong later.
Yep.
Like, it started a lot of trends that turned very sour in later Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
It is guilty of some sins. Ah, there's gone!
Yeah.
I got rid of it!
Well, okay.
I got rid of the I've got rid of the klaxon! It's gone!
Yeah, honestly, I was considering just muting the game and then, like, continuing on with trying to edit my music. I still don't have a proper name for this album, and I have, like, 40 minutes of audio for it. Placeholder name. You should add a klaxon to your album. I mean, so... the story of this album, such as it is, like, it's not as much of a story thing, it's more meant to be like a soundtrack for a game that doesn't really exist. And said game is a PS1 or PS2 era, like, mech fighting game. Like that, your Armored Core or your, what are the other mech ones called? There's some stuff on it that is not like this kind of klaxon, but, you know, meant to sound like alerts and stuff. It's distorted like a wolf howl that's meant to sound like an alarm on one of the tracks. And, you know, it does have some of that vibe, I guess. This is the album that people have said, this sounds like Red Alert 2 music, and I'm like, great, I'll take that. Goblin are another band, and if you're a fan of certain types of horror movies, you will have heard Goblin music, because, like, they do the themes for, like, half of Dario Argento's movies. Goblin is a D12, okay. Oh yeah, it's turned into D12. Bonus die. Luck, be a lady tonight. Just be a lady tonight. Sorry, I got this big dice rolling in front of me.
There's no garbage today, right?
Yeah, that's not entirely the case. Like, there's stuff in them that, like, if a Dario Argento movie opens with Goblin playing music, it's probably going to be good, but better than even odds, though. The Dario Argento movie you're watching opens with Phantom of the Opera. Like, if that's the title of the movie, believe it's not good. God. So Dario Argento, one of my favorite directors of all time. He also famously made the worst adaptation of Phantom of the Opera ever. Like, full stop. This is pretty much what is fine.
I mean, okay, I haven't seen it, but how does it compare to the one where they had Gerard Butler who can't sing?
God, what one is that?
That's the one made by the same director. I think it's the same director who did The Cats.
Yeah. Andrew Lloyd Webber.
No,
right?
no. The film director who did the adaptation of Cats for cinema.
Like, there's nothing going. That doesn't actually sound right. I didn't know you were the director.
Yeah, I'm not going about Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Joel Schumacher. Okay. I hear that one still less
Phantom
bad
of the
than
Paradise is
Dario
great.
Argento's.
Phantom of the
Phantom
Paradise
of the
is really
Paradise,
good.
fantastic movie. To be fair, not entirely a Phantom of the Opera adaptation. It goes off in its own direction. It borrows a lot from Faust, and that's for the better. It's a great movie. Like, you can understand how Daft Punk saw this movie and went, yes, together we will revolutionize music. Now, Dario Argento's Opera, perfectly fine movie. Not one of his best, but honestly, pretty solid. Like, I had a fun time watching it, even if I'm like, okay, bits are a little too cheesy. It's we shall wear the helmets and make the music.
Yeah, that's what they sound like.
Oh, human robot human. That's just Daft Punk. They were actually here guesting on the stream right there.
Yeah.
We brought them back together just for that. That's them.
Yeah, we had a reunion just now.
Yeah, they've broken up again though. No, honestly, I respect them. What was this guy doing? Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, let's
Oh man, the Genome Soldiers. Yeah. See, honestly, I do respect Daft Punk for going, you know what, we've done all that we really can. Yes, Meat Automaton, we were human. After all. Like, I respect them for going, yeah, we've done all we really can as Daft Punk. We're gonna go our separate ways and keep doing our own things. It's like Scissor Sisters got a worldwide #1 hit single and held a press conference immediately and went, yeah, this is all we ever wanted. Bye everyone, and broke up on the spot, just amicably.
Yeah, we're done now.
Like, they've formed back together for like charity stuff, but they're like, we're under no obligation to prove our musical credentials at this point. I don't even like this song of theirs. It was #1. That was it. Let's have it. I just don't like it. It's not my kind of music. But like, come on, man. It's Scissor Sisters. Fish Squad. Port to the barrel. I think you should just knife this guy.
He's dead.
Yeah, it's like, if that's the kind of music you like, sure. It's not my thing. Like, there's a dozen other Scissor Sisters songs I'd rather be listening to at any time.
Got him. Give me all the gun. I want it.
Yeah, not a fan of Glee either, so I get you.
No, it's bad. Whoa.
Thunderbill says, level design. Place 2 Panzerfaust and 3 minigun enemies below a ladder. This is Plutonia level design. These
Yeah.
are 2 Revenants and 3 chain gunners.
Whoa.
Wow, it sucked to get hit by whatever that was.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I was not hit. I'm gonna get a vantage point.
Presumably, someone was firing rockets at you.
No, I'd have noticed that.
These
I
are
think it was just a
pushing.
sniper rifle.
I guess climb the ladder and find out.
Maybe it was them here.
Yeah. It's like, if they're not shooting at you, that's the place it could be.
No.
Ah, yes, the empty brutalist sniper tower with no furniture at all in there.
Yeah.
It's not even utilitarian. There's just nothing there. Come on, Mike, give him a chair or something.
Yeah. Health.
Yeah. This is what happens when you advertise your game with, like, destructible terrain, and then you're like, oh right, we need to make everything destroyable.
Ah!
And then not make anything that reasonably should be destroyable. Actually, oh, what's happening here?
I found them.
Always keep them guessing. Oh, they're firing over the gate into the next area.
Yeah, they were up there.
Yeah. Yeah, at least the anachronistic night vision scope works in this Wolfenstein game.
It's explicitly an experimental technology.
For anyone just tuning in, I am rolling this dice.
Gotta say, the paratrooper rifle has been one of the most reliable of the guns I've received in this game. It fires accurately, it does a lot of damage, it has a scope if I need to go long distance. Ammo is fairly plentiful later in the game.
It stopped.
It did.
I'm so glad.
I found, like almost immediately after you left, I found the tower that I could turn it off in.
That's nice.
So I turned it off.
That's very kind of you. I shall return to my goobing ways.
Oh, man, I never got to find out what my dice landed on.
You rolled mystery dice?
No, it's just you returned to like double-sided dice and constantly rolling.
Oh yes. I turned into the chaos thing. The strange.
Yes,
My
Panda,
favorite
yeah.
geometric shape.
Unlike the previous Wolfenstein game I played, this one the scope actually works. And it isn't just an opaque glass texture that I can't look through. Which I think is simply just game old, not work properly anymore.
Yeah,
But,
you would hope that that's not how it shipped.
Yeah, because without that... Well, actually, to be fair, it's possible it was. Because,
I mean, that sounds like a Cruelty Squad level gag.
well, it's possible that it was, because Wolfenstein 2009 was published by Activision, but it was released after the acquisition of id by Bethesda.
Yeah.
So
It's like
Bethesda gave it absolutely no budgeting or time.
Oh, that sucks. Ugh.
There's a song that I'm struggling to load in my editing software, and I'm like, well, I've got a good enough draft I could put on an album, but like I want to edit it more. It just crashes every time I open it. I'm like,
Oh no.
I have a halfway decent version of it.
But it's crashing? That doesn't sound right.
No. I mean, I can edit it. I can play the song just fine, and I have it in the highest quality I'd need for that. It's great. I hope I got it right the first time, then. Yeah, sniper scope that you literally can't see through does sound like something they do in Cruelty Squad. The funniest...
Yeah, that is a very Cruelty Squad move.
Like, one of the funniest gags they did was not intentional, this was a bug, was the most expensive armor in the game, which basically shrinks your vision down into, well, basically what you're seeing now for the scope. Like, it's full body armor, you have this tiny little porthole that you see out of. Best armor in the game, slows you down, it stops you seeing things properly. Costs an absolute ton of money. In the game as shipped, it actually didn't reduce damage at all. The dev actually had to go on record saying, yeah, that actually was a bug. Everything else about it, completely intentional.
Beautiful. Oh man, there's a lot of Nazis to murder.
Yeah.
We looked for a dedicated removing the cap off the scope button. It was broken in a way that felt specific. You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like there was a depreciated transparency thing or something. Or an asset that was supposed to be transparent or just is no longer transparent in the engine. Which is dumb and
that's kind of what I thought was going on. Like, it was probably working at one point.
Like, there hasn't been a game that shipped without bugs in a very long time, because the ability of a day one or even day -1 patch is entirely possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to think that the majority of us have patched a game before it released.
It's definitely happened.
If you've ever done a one of those things where you buy the games before
preload?
it's finished, pre-purchase,
pre-order.
Yeah, that's the one. Pre-order.
Yeah.
You may find yourself
pre-ordered a game.
The
having
whole
downloaded
concept of a pre-order with a digital title is absolute nonsense.
It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. But sometimes you'll find yourself downloading the game and then downloading the day one patch along with everybody else.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, like, you've preloaded, and great, but now you have to get the patch on day one as well. And,
well, at least you've already downloaded. That's one thing. You're maybe some gigabytes ahead of the rest.
Hooray, gigabytes!
I like the word gigabytes. I made it up.
Made a hole. Made a hole.
Wonder if it's a secret hole.
Maybe. No, looks like it's intentional.
Yeah.
But secrets are intentional.
No, I mean, it looks like this is actually a way I'm supposed to go.
Oh, okay. I love that hovering man.
Rise.
Rise from your grave.
That's some really serious rigor mortis. This sounds like a boss. You found all the secret areas.
Yeah, one. I found it.
Yeah. Good job.
There was one secret, and we found it.
Mm. Okay.
Low gestation area. Oh no.
It was very information
part
about
2, the X Labs.
Twitter Labs.
There's
The
very
Twitter
little
Labs
information
where they're
on
using
the Twitter Labs
Tesla.
themselves. Our defecting
Oh my
scientist
God.
worked in weapons research, and though he is aware of the existence of Tesla Labs, he has never been there. He has, however, informed us that the Tesla Labs do make extensive use of emerald mines to create powerful guided electrical fields. These are apparently used for everything from security gating to local power generation. It is also rumoured that this technology is what drives the nervous systems of what our scientist calls Elon Musk. This last statement indicates that you will probably engage more of the Lopers that you first encountered at the secret weapons facility, as well as other unknown types of X creatures. You should proceed with caution into any new areas until you can ascertain what it is you are dealing with. Your ultimate mission is to discover exactly what Project Ubersoldat is, and what Death's Head's ultimate plans for said project are. Be on the lookout for any documentation linking Death's Head's activities with Operation Resurrection. Objectives: locate and procure any documents related to Operation Resurrection. Locate entrance to main Ubersoldat gestation area.
And don't forget, kill Hitler.
Don't forget.
Hey, look, the Strog.
Elon Musk.
Sir.
And
This had
we're gonna
better be
strogify
important.
this.
Yes, sir. The American agent has infiltrated the X-Lab facility.
What? Will this fool follow me to the ends of the earth?
Yes.
What are your orders?
Yes.
I mean, we kill you in the end in Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Oh, goody.
I will deal with him.
Jawohl!
Wait, is there an ongoing plot? Should I not play
There is
Bloodlines?
genuinely an ongoing plot that starts, well, in Wolfenstein 3D, actually.
I suppose I should pick up Wolfenstein 3D and get played through.
It starts in Wolfenstein 3D, but only in kind of broad strokes. And again, broad strokes with Spear of Destiny.
And robots.
Then we get to here, where we start having our confrontation with Death's Head. Then Wolfenstein 2009, which you can't buy anymore, but you can get it. Then Wolfenstein: The New Order, which is really, really, really good. Superb.
What's the name? Let me take a look.
And then
At my
Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. After that, oh no, and Wolfenstein: The Old Blood.
I have Youngblood.
That's the one that's after all of them, and is a co-op game, and it isn't very good.
I have it. I would love to try it with somebody, actually. If either one of you would like to try Youngblood with me at some point, I would love to attempt it. I've never installed it, in fact.
I do have it.
I'm tempted to give it a try now. You know what?
Yeah. It is the game in which you play as BJ's twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I have drink?
Spippies. Spippies.
I want to read them. Oh, I think that's actually like a chemical lab, not like a vending machine.
Oh, the vending machines and chemical labs should be more alike.
Kick that poster.
No science for you, nerds. That looks shootable.
It does. It isn't.
Aww.
It is, however, sittable. I would not recommend doing so.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Is there actually an interaction for sitting?
No, well, not in this game.
Okay, that's good. Detective Halligan drank some ethanol and survived.
If we're talking about friggin' Mystery of the Druids right now... We're talking about Mystery of the Druids!
Mystery of the Druids.
Mystery of the Druids, Detective Halligan. I have no idea what's even going on. My god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so nice of them to line up in a line.
You do explicitly cause a homeless man's death in that game. For reasons that are really bad and not worth it at all. They're just not bad in that, like, malicious. They're bad in that they're insane. Like, there's absolutely no reason to do it at all, but Moon logic...
It happens. Moon logic must be followed.
Right, so...
To steal his money as an officer of the Met.
Yeah. You needed that £1.50 to use a phone booth.
You do know that the callback numbers exist. God damn, what moon logic this game sound.
Yeah.
Should we try the stairs up? Oh, God. There's a room full of them.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's one of these lads. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Got him.
It's very annoying.
Hey, let's steal their weed.
Damn, that's dank.
And I can open it from the inside. They could have opened it from the inside.
Oh, clearly that creature doesn't have hands or a working brainstem. It's cat grass. Oh, the kitty grass. The make go happy. Catnip. Wow.
Yeah. That's a different alarm.
Hmm.
Whoa.
It seems that running away might have been the right idea.
I think I made the right choice there.
Yeah. Something is doing a murder.
Oh, it wasn't me that made the alarm, it was those things breaking out.
Alright. But
I love the
just so you know,
lightning.
if you break
Yeah.
stealth, they fail their objectives, and they have to load their save file.
That's correct, Panda.
Whoops.
Ow.
Yeah, so imagine this song actually open for editing again. I'm like, okay. There's one specific voice sample in it that is like 1/16th of a beat off, and it was bugging me, and now I got it fixed.
Yay!
Hooray! Unfortunately, I can't actually share this one on Discord because it's like 15 megabytes or something.
Yeah, too big.
It's too big.
File too thick.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I've got other ways to share it. It's just. Alright.
No.
Door says no, computer says no. What does this computer say, though?
Computer goes, I have no buttons.
Beep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it comes down to, do I want to make another track for this album?
Panda says to crunch it down to 9 bits a second.
I'm not doing that, because then it will sound bad.
I think that sounds funny.
Yeah, but
It's not going to be the.
what I'm going for.
It's not what's happening here.
That's fair.
What's happening here? Like, I don't have like super high fidelity recordings, but I also don't use the big crunchy lo-fi, you know? I mean, I tell a lie. There's an electro swing album I've got that's all but one track of that is finished because I just got stuck on the last track, like creatively speaking. But given it's electro swing, I'm taking more modern like brass and jazz and funk samples, and I'm deliberately like adding tape noise. I'm adding like vinyl scratching. Oh, okay.
Whoa. And naughty.
Yeah. There are times when you do want to intentionally like lower the quality of the sample for authenticity.
Give it 5% more on the warm. Ah! Damn.
So the actual thing that I was having a problem with for most of this album was, oh, I don't actually have all that many like horn samples. I don't have trumpets or anything, aside from ska trumpets. And
That
I'm like,
sounds
well,
nice.
I can make this work. It would take a lot more effort than most of the other music I'm doing.
What weird creatures. They seem to have done a very big murder.
I mean, they killed a lot of Nazis, so.
I mean,
It's very nice.
Morally,
Good job. Oh!
Oh, that's a good kill him. This thing is like swagger walk forward here.
Nice!
Is that 4 hit points left?
Yes.
Yeah. Venom.
Yikes.
Venom,
Good
venom,
job.
venom.
There better be health after that, lad. Oh my god!
Well!
That's so cruel.
Insane track.
This game's fucking mean.
That was so mean. Well, I guess we could just Panzerfaust the face off of him.
I've only got one.
You've already got one?
I mean, I guess I could cheat and give myself more.
How many grenades you got?
Maybe 10?
You could maybe 10.
Yeah, but the throw isn't that far.
We'll start off with the Panzer and we'll see how we go.
Well, that's what I did last time. I threw the Panzer at it, and then
I didn't realize you only had the one.
I only had the one, and I threw it at him, and it wasn't great. I guess I could try the flamethrower.
This is a good chance. Good chance.
Oh, hold on. There's
worth a
ladder.
go. Smarty pants way.
Yeah, what if I just don't
Fight him.
What if I just don't?
Yeah, maybe there's a button to kill him later on.
Yeah.
Fire versus lighting worked against Azula. Oh, look.
That's unlocked. Oh, hello.
One of the lightning doors. Oh ho ho. Hon hon.
Right, so I've got health packs here if it absolutely gets screwed over.
Are you dead? He's dead.
He is dead.
Honestly, I'm just not feeling particularly inspired to make another track for this album. I don't have any vocal samples left. I mashed up like 3 different rap samples into a completely different set of lyrics that kind of worked for one track, and then I'm like, well, I don't have any more ideas for this.
Well, alright, fair enough. If you don't have any more, then you can just go with that.
Sometimes. I'm like, I still need to make an album cover and stuff, and I don't know what I'm doing for that.
Is there a law that says that an album must be a certain number of tracks?
Oh no.
That's not where.
The longest single song of all time, at least the longest one on a commercially released album, is the only song on that album. It's called Dope Smoker. It is nigh impossible to listen to without, being really high.
Yeah.
I respect the hour and something
single track
song, but like, I can't listen to it.
Are we talking like Frank Zappa decided to go and do a noodling and then it came down off their high around 45 minutes later, and then they decided to just jazz up the entire song and keep it going? Sort of a style of thing.
I don't actually know what the longest commercially released. Musical Article 1. Albums must be 78 minutes of music. That's not been correct in my experience. I don't know if this is a bit.
3 rockets, 6 rockets, 9 little rockets.
Alright, how many do I now have?
Do you have to reload the gun?
No, I just pick up another one. Just keep going. So I've got 5. I've got 5 Panzerfausts. Let's give that a go.
Panzerfaust.
Shoot him in the dick.
And that is how long a CD is. But a lot of the time, they don't fill that entire CD.
There we go.
I think that's it.
It took 4.
Most of my albums around 35 minutes. And that seems a pretty reasonable amount from what I've seen other people put on Bandcamp. And also from other albums I've listened to in my life.
A bonus track and a line Sonic out that fills up the extra time. Oh my god, I had an album that I had been listening to at a friend's house. And I swear there was an hour of silence before it got into this really weird track that they had hidden on that disc. It was fantabulous. It was mostly fantabulous because we had absolutely we did not realize that it was going to come on. We'd stopped listening to the music and it was just going, and then it was weird. And how nice of them to put that ammo room right next to that guy.
Oh!
Here comes Hello, boy. There he is.
Could we grenade him from there?
Yes.
God, what would I even do there?
But there's not likely it'll actually hit them.
No.
Because I can only drop it in through the center, and then may not be there.
You can't aim to bounce back off the other side, so it'll more likely be underneath you. There we go.
That was fucking atrocious. I'm gonna try again. I went into that with 100 health and 96 armor, and that's what I ended up having. So fuck that. I'm gonna do it from downstairs.
That's a good idea.
So I actually have an angle on it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm going to do it from the exact opposite side of the room.
Good idea. I would get lost in this map. What?
They weren't following the rules laid down by the Nazi Minister of Logistics. You're supposed to have a thing around that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a roundy bit so you don't fall off.
Yeah.
Health and safety. That's health and safety. Health and safety.
Health and safety.
They're all open now? No. No. That's H and S elements.
H and S.
What's H and S? Oh.
And I do hope that he gets to inspect a Tesla factory with no railings, no protection whatsoever. Trips, falls into a machine that makes Teslas and gets packed into a cube.
That would be great. I'd love that.
It'd be very ironic. I don't think it's going to happen.
But
it
nice. Makes me happy. Yeah. Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah. So speaking of album lengths, I kind of make a lot of music in a genre where people still habitually release albums on cassette tape.
Oh, nice.
I make dungeon synth music. Music for, exploring dungeons.
Oh, lovely.
This is only a small fragment of what I'm doing. I have made too much music. Please help.
That's okay. Oh god.
I have 3 solid hours of dungeon synth music that I can just drop at a moment's notice.
This sounds wise.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, just get away from that place, I have other individual albums in different genres. That's one where I'm like, yeah, I'm a pretty well-established dungeon synth artist at this point.
Yay!
To the point that...
Oh, I know where you are.
Oh?
Yeah.
That's the door that leads back out to the place.
Yeah.
It's the door from before.
But if this guy's here, then maybe he's come through.
Yeah, he's
Does
come
the door
through
open
now.
from the
Oh,
inside?
Idiot.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, they don't like each other. Not friends. Oh. Oh, you slammed that. That was amazing.
Yeah, they do have the chemical warning.
I didn't like that.
Alright. Yeah, this is literally strong.
Oh god.
So, there's also a thing in dungeons and circles where people tend to have entirely different names for various projects, like, as in different artist names. So, if I was following along with that, I would legitimately, within the last couple of months, now have enough material to pretend to be 3 different artists.
Nice.
And the thing is, I just can't be bothered. It's like, yeah, it's just all there in my Bandcamp, whatever. I don't want to do that, and a bit. It's a giant hassle.
It's
Bad
funny
enough
though.
maintaining and promoting one social media presence. I don't.
Oh,
want to
start a
do
beef
that
between them.
I don't want to
Plot
start beef with
lines.
anybody.
No. Okay, so here's about this.
Plot
How's with
lines
this? How's with
for my
this?
albums, but like I'd rather just be me, you know?
What if a fictional crew, and you do an album from the perspective of each member of the fictional crew, who can then have beefs with each other? It's a constant sequence of I know.
This is
But
not...
it sounds funny.
I mostly do instrumental albums. This would be very difficult to convey.
Ooh.
Like, if someone else is willing to provide the voices for these 3 characters, yeah, sure.
A bunch of characters. Okay, fair.
It's like...
I've learned one thing in the last year, and that is that I'm not good at providing sound clips within deadlines.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I've learned about myself this year. I am not good at that. But I'd still like to finish. Wow. What an arse spot. That worked out better.
Got one of the tracks I've been working on here.
Yeah, I mean, there's less of a rush now for you to do the one I asked you for, but because the game's off for a little while.
I can get it done so that it's ready for the next season. And then it's also off my list. And then I feel a little bit better about it, because I hate to point to my disability and go oopsie doodle, but it's quite literally right there.
That is, I mean, yeah.
It's quite literally right there. So I can't let myself feel too bad about it, because that's literally the bad part of it.
Ah!
Oh God, that's nasty. Oh god, there's 2 of them.
Like, I literally am restricted in what songs I can drop in chat right now, because I don't have Nitro, and I would be offended if anyone bought it for me. So I have...
Did one have a shotgun? Asks Panda.
Shotgun is best gun. does work.
Hmm. Is that both or one?
It's possible I got one of them. No, I did not. Got both.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
Woo! They really know how to
What?
wibble your insides.
They definitely got wibbled.
Hmm.
Weebles wobble.
Oh, that seems like a terrible idea. I'm gonna go back and look for goodies to keep myself alive.
Goodies. Yeah, I have, as I said, about 40 minutes of music in that style.
I've been trying to make myself art again.
Yeah, that's good.
It's tricksy.
Unfortunately, I find it very hard to just sit down and make art unless I already have something I need to make right now. So I can make album covers and not much else.
Yeah, that's actually the kind of stuff I was looking for. I'm back at full health and I got a load of rockets again.
Nice.
My Bandcamp has an eclectic mix of album covers. Like, average indie artists Bandcamp. And it's just like 12 completely different album covers that look nothing alike.
Nice. Okay, we ready?
Yeah?
Gee, big old load of health. And rockets.
Let's go. Oh. Exit not yet available.
Objectives 1 of 2. What was the second objective? Have we killed Hitler?
Oh man.
Controls?
Shouldn't have that an objective this early in the campaign. Nah, it's not even early.
Notebook. Locate and procure documents related to Operation Resurrection.
Oh man, we gotta pick up nerd shit.
Gotta go find some nerd shit.
If you want Calculon to rush off to the gunfight, press 1. If you want Calculon to double check his paperwork, press 2.
Oh, nerd shit.
So, one of the reasons why I'm like, well, if I'm doing anything with more lyrics, I'm probably just gonna have to get somebody else to do them for me, because I don't like working my own voice. I'm always like, no, I just need to re-record this and maybe it'll sound better. I just get stuck in all of it, you know?
Very understandable. I can't edit my own shit at all.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm just doing
I try.
lyrics from either unrelated vocal clips that happen to have a good rhythm to them, or like a couple of vocal sample packs from back in the 90s. The thing is, it's impossible to find modern sample packs now because they're just AI stuff.
Yeah.
You can tell because they all look the same, they all have that distinctly glossy AI style. They all are just, what if you had celebrity singing rap lyrics are all terrible? Give me $500.
Here's 5,000 samples of
There's 5,000 Taylor Swift samples, and it's like,
what's the name of that guy? What's the name of that man's who did all of the nice natural science and taught us to love animals? He got a knighthood or something.
David Attenborough?
Yeah!
That's correct.
5 trillion samples of David Attenborough.
See, that's when we run into legal issues that with that.
Have you not heard the David Attenbot?
I
There are so many David Attenbots.
There are.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a bit derivative then.
Do you think that AI creators, and I'm using that with like big old fucking quotation marks, care about being derivative or not?
Oh no, I don't think they do. Oh, I do, which is the big problem.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't suggesting you use AI.
Yeah, stuff that's in the public domain, stuff that's abandonware or like copyright in dispute. This Electro Swing album that I'm working on, I really need to finish someday. Yeah, pretty much all of the lyrical content, like all of the vocals, is taken from old vocabulary cassette tapes.
Ooh.
It's all just like pitched up or down as needed. It's just basically someone reading out dictionary definitions of words.
Wait a minute. If I get a really old version of an Irish oral exam, project book. I think
that was it.
Is
but
that?
we've also got a note. To SS Oberfuhrer Wilhelm Deathshead Strauss from Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler. Willie, it saddens me to hear that you have declined the invitation from the Paranormal Division to attend the upcoming ceremony in Paderborn. You'll be missing out on a rare opportunity to witness a momentous event. I had hoped this experience would provide you with a new insight, or at very least cure your lingering skepticism. I see that, once again, I am to be disappointed. I've always considered you one of the most valuable contributors to the Reich. Were it not for your continued obstinacy in this area, there would be no limit to the support I would give you. I urge you to reconsider. It is not too late. Heinrich Himmler.
What a butt. We should shoot him in the balls. I want to do some public domainy silliness. Yeah? Specifically, I just want to get those clips of from the Irish language tapes that have the phrases that everybody remembers. Like, listen carefully to the questions following the tone. A classic Irish phrase that everybody remembers. The O2 bar is not very noticeable at all.
I haven't actually noticed it.
Yeah. Like, for all we know, there is no breathing bar at all.
I don't think there is. I haven't seen one.
See, BJ.
No, you can drown.
Breathing Junder what?
Wait, what? Junder what?
Breathing underwater.
Breathing underwater. Why do the Nazis have an anything panda?
Damn it.
Toss a grenade at it.
Wow, that one's just indestructible, unlike any other one in the whole game.
That one's just chilling out. Yeah. The reason I went for explosive is if it does have a protective barrier around it, maybe the explosion will appear within the barrier.
Maybe. But no, I think we'll just continue from here to the new level.
Winner. Not bad. Wait, is that the time?
You mean nearly half 11?
Yeah, I'm I'm only half an hour late for these meds. This is fine.
Alright, go take your meds.
Take your meds. Part 3.
Take your meds,
Super
everybody.
Soldier.
I'm just
I
gonna
got 'em.
dump more stupid quotes in the dump. These are just sound clips I have.
This last statement indicates... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's the same thing still. Pursue Death's Head to the Ubersoldat test lab. Eliminate Death's Head's Ubersoldat. Locate, exit, and proceed to the surface.
Alright.
I'm gonna check something.
You do.
Like, how far am I? This sounds like we're approaching endgame.
It does, doesn't it?
No. No, we are not.
Oh, we have lots to go?
There are 7 missions. So we're on mission
Oh.
5. But this is the last part of mission 5.
Okay.
Then we've got 2 more parts. I mean, yeah, because we haven't actually had anything to do with Operation Resurrection yet. Or the cutscene
true.
at the start of the game with the wizard and the big knight guy who got buried.
This game has fucking wizards?
Yeah, but unfortunately they're all Nazi wizards.
No, we had a non-Nazi wizard in the opening cutscene.
Non-Nazi wizard? Good. Only valid wizards.
Ah!
See, I don't mind a klaxon for a short while. As long as a klaxon doesn't outweigh its welcome, you know?
Yeah, as long as
all
it's not the entire soundtrack to a level.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, there was a game that I really enjoyed. Yay, Smash. And it had a mechanism whereby you'd turn on the alert level. Oh god. What do we got? Is it naughties? Oh god.
Ah. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go with this.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Woo, baby.
Oh, that's their own.
Oh god. They're fighting fire with fire. Bit of fireys, I see.
Yeah, okay, let's try that a different way.
Forgot how to fight people after all this nonsense, oh no.
Right, we've got those 2. Now let's look at the,
There's a floofer fella around that corner. Fire friend.
I mean, you don't think they're friends.
Oh!
Oh, that's a big fire.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah! Yeah, we have a rocket super soldier there.
That guy is very unpleasant. Like the other enemies, you generally designed in a way where you do default to like Wolfenstein tactics, where you soon you will take damage. The human enemies are designed around not taking any damage. Oh no. That's very butts.
Yeah, this,
Like a cyber demon just showing up in a cover shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, you're gonna need that cover.
It's at the rocket friend. It's the rocket
They're
friend.
shooting each other. That's better than them shooting you, I guess.
Oh!
Now let's play rocket tag.
For reals.
Alright, the other one's dead too.
Alright, we got him. I'm happy with that. It wasn't too bad.
I've seen worse.
Oh yeah, all the other attempts. They were worse.
They were grand. They just didn't have foresight. That person's face is awfully happy.
I blew his lips off.
The face.
One. The joke's on you. I'm into this. Fades away.
No. Where's the abort button?
I think it's a little late to abort me.
No, those guys.
Yeah, can we abort
The
them?
blue tubes. Yeah.
One of them
abort
got
blue
out.
tube people. Apparently. Is that the rocket friend, do you think? Knifey, knifey.
Might have been the
do you think
rocket
knifey,
friend.
knifey?
Oh well, that's what we can do there, so... Oh, I guess I can get more health back from that bit earlier. Because there was still health packs there.
At least 50%
And it's easier to
of their health.
backtrack now.
True, there you go.
Yep. So there's one more, should I need it.
Can you go through that door there now?
No.
Oh, do you think there was a switch to open it on the other side?
I didn't see one.
Alright then.
I did have a look.
That's alright.
Alright, this is probably the last mission we'll do today. Because 2 chapters for next week sound pretty good.
Hell yeah. And you can say it's the finale, even if you don't manage to finish it.
Yeah, I'll say I'm trying it. I'm trying for it to be.
Hmm.
But then I'll have to figure out what I'm doing next, because I've already... I guess I could play Spear of Destiny. I've not played Spear of Destiny on the channel.
I had 3 finales for Subnautica, because I didn't know how it ends.
Yeah, so I've technically played Wolfenstein 3D on this channel already, in that I have played Super 3D Noah's Ark.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And completed it. It is the same game, just...
It is actually the same game.
It's the same
however...
game, just with you being Noah on the Ark, shooting food at them to make them fall asleep.
It was such a...
Make them fall asleep,
Yeah.
sate their hunger.
Yes, Panda, I have also played the Wolfenstein game for pre-smartphone mobile phones on this channel. I've done that.
What?
Oh, there's Death's Head.
Yeah?
It will be my pleasure to dissect you piece by piece.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to someone. Do not confuse the mere prototypes you have encountered.
Friend.
Strog.
Oh. He's got fluids.
Strog.
Strog.
It will be my pleasure to watch him destroy you.
Okay, boss fight. Ah!
Whoa!
Whoa!
I did not consent to that. Oh, God.
Oh my God!
A Warframe boss fight. Yeah, it was the guy that looks that way.
You just get killed instantly. Okay. Well, let's get out the rocket launcher immediately.
Agent BadSpaceKing. You are most present. Thus we see this.
Oh God!
What
Oh!
the fuck are you supposed to do?
Yeah. It's high-fiving with rockets.
Jesus
This lad
Christ!
is insane.
What the fuck am I supposed to do there? Yeah, one moment.
Hey, internet. What
Hey,
do you
internet.
think?
What?
What the fuck happened here? Internet. Why? Why did you allow this?
Outside of Reddit.
This extremely short level can be extremely difficult.
Yeah.
First off, you will face the prototype super soldiers, destroy them, grab all the medical kits hanging on the wall, approach your station area to encounter another super soldier, and Nazi foot a special guided group with a flamethrower. You head on in and try to bypass them and reach the next area where a cutscene will take over. You will face not a prototype, but the real thing. This fight is very difficult to first-timers. To begin the fight, grab some of the helmets lying on the bench. Afterwards, dash into the office on the right with bulletproof windows. If he ever gets too close, go to... cheat him in the office, basically.
Yeah.
Note while fighting, Nazi grunts from the upstairs will emerge and start firing at you with their Lugers. If you need help, grab any of the medical kits on the table next to the office. After what may seem like forever, the Uber soldat will collapse.
Oh!
Alright.
So it's just a
great
surviving. You
fight.
just have to not shoot it at all, and it'll just collapse.
No, I have to shoot it.
Oh, okay.
I have to be shooting
But
it.
forever. You shoot it forever.
It says shoot it with the Thompson or the rocket launcher. Oh, good. Wonderful. Fantastic. While other Nazis will appear to also try and kill me. What the fucking hell? Alright. Alright.
Agent BadSpaceKing. You are most present. Thus we see the superior.
Let's get him.
Hey, which way do you want to go?
Quite as that you thought.
Bullet dies.
You must forgive me for carrying on.
Oh, F said they found this easy. Yeah, F did say that.
Make it easy on yourself, and then finish it quickly.
Alright, I died, but I see an idea. I see a strategy. I see a strategy. It is
Ash
happening.
did say they found this easy.
They did.
That's...
That is a thing they said.
Agent BadSpaceKing. You are most present. Thus we see this.
Oof.
Come on. Ah!
No allow.
Ah!
Oh! Did they say that there was health around here? In this?
Here, there. I've got to
Okay.
wait for them to go round. So that
Go for
they're
it.
in...
Don't you agree?
Nice.
Ah!
Ooh, baby. It's the forever fight! Yay! Should we just grenade him around the corner?
No.
Oh, no, not that way, the other
They
way.
noticed.
Did he notice, for
He
real?
did, he noticed.
Oh, he did!
He noticed, and then he goes back.
That's so butts! You've really got to tempt him around, don't you? Oh god. Where's that second shooter?
Oh, it's slowing down.
That's good.
Visible damage.
I like it when that happens.
Dead.
Dead. Murder. Oh, fun gun.
Saving. Because, fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Ah, stuff.
I like stuff.
Like armor. There were
Full
two
armor.
full refills of armor over there. Oh, well,
It
we've
was
got
how nice of them to give us that during a boss fight. It's a pity that that boss was too busted. I've got some disgusting Nazi science to punch. Discredited.
Strong.
Citation needed.
Strong. No, that's not a door. That's not real. Strog.
Strog cat. Murder Strog.
Hey, this is where they were shooting me.
Who up strogging off?
Oh, he was inside that room.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Very nice of him to leave those health packs.
I wonder what those switches were for.
That's a good question.
Have another quick check, see if that did anything. Other than... things back to full.
Yay.
Alright. There was nothing over there, was there? No. No, there was not. So, back here. Is it this door that wasn't real? No, it wouldn't be, because it would have come up as a door that I couldn't open. Alright, up we go. The only way left to go is this way.
Maybe it was just the button to open up the secret door. Winner!
Oh, there goes Death's Head.
It was escaping.
Escaping in a
The only
jet.
place uninterrupted by...
To think if you'd only fired the rocket at exactly the right angle the second that door had opened, you would have killed Death's Head now.
And then I would have prevented the next
Game. Oh no, the next game becomes a cozy game. They become cozy games. It reads your save, and it becomes like a restaurant manager game.
Well, to be fair, if I killed Death's Head right now, there is a good chance the Nazis would not have won the war in this timeline.
That's excellent. There you go. We should be doing that.
Because unfortunately they do.
Aww.
Which is, you know, what the New Order's all about.
How is Agent Blazkowicz?
And that's why we keep punching Nazis.
They've just finished with him in debriefing.
Punch them always, so that we don't have to deal with that time. Oh, it's the windy room with the farty boys!
Advanced weapons, biological engineering, robotics, and the occult.
Seriously, what are these lads supposed to be letting rip?
Exactly, I'm not sure.
Because it's the only reason to keep that room that ventilated.
Along those same lines, sir.
Jack, call a meeting.
Yes, sir.
What have you got there, Jack?
2 decoded dispatches just in from Ultra. The first one is a complete itinerary for Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler, covering the next 48 hours. Now wait till you see the next one. Private communique from one Wilhelm Strasse, alias Death's Head, to the same Reichsfuhrer SS, dated yesterday. Shall I read it?
What a butt.
My dear Reichsfuhrer SS, as you are no doubt already aware, my X-Labs lie in complete ruin. Operation Uber Soldat, my life's work, is now a bitter memory. I realize you still have faith in the ultimate success of Operation Resurrection. I wish I could share your confidence, but I feel you have been misled by individuals whose mental competence must be called into question. I leave you now with a word of caution. The Allies have sent a most determined and capable agent to disrupt your ceremony. Do not make the mistake of underestimating him, as I did. Yours faithfully, SS Oberfuhrer Wilhelm Strasse.
Comments, gentlemen?
Sir, may I speak freely?
By all means.
I have to confess, I'm having a hard time taking this seriously. I mean, are we really supposed to believe that all this has transpired so the Nazis can, well, I don't know, summon the spirit of a 1,000-year-old prince? To do what? Win the war for them?
Now wait just a minute.
Please, Jack, let me finish. Now, on top of that, we have what amounts to their own top scientists telling them they've all collectively blown a head gasket. What further evidence do we need?
Sir, it just occurred to me that we may be looking at this the wrong way. I mean, well, if these blokes are really intent upon squandering precious time and resources on all this mystic mumbo-jumbo, well then...
Go on.
What I mean to say is, if they're dead set upon sabotaging their own war effort, why should we try to stop them?
Jack, I'm sure you have something to add.
Yes, sir, I do. Gentlemen, if just 2 weeks ago someone had mentioned legions of undead, man-made monsters and demons from hell, would any of you have taken them seriously? Of course not. And neither would I. But think of all we've learned since then. Now you're saying we should ignore the rest of it because, why, it's too incredible? I'm not saying I believe it. I'm saying we can't afford to dismiss it. Once again, it's your call, sir.
It's settled then. Laskovitz returns to Castle Wolfenstein.
Oh no!
The secret title drop! Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
When he says that, it's in the
secret
font
levels.
The game's like cover.
Oh wow! I didn't even notice that there was subtitles.
There is on my
there
stream,
isn't.
but there isn't in the game.
I was making a joke.
Oh, I'm too tired to understand.
Anyway, so we're not going to be doing this mission today, but I'm going to read the thing anyway.
Go ahead.
Mission 6, Return Engagement, Part 1, Bramberg Dam. The mission to the X-Labs had the effect of driving Death's Head into hiding. At this time, his whereabouts are unknown. However, it is now known that he was only a supporting character in Himmler's ultimate goal, to resurrect Heinrich I. It appears that 3 of Death's Head's super soldiers will be anointed by Mariana Blavatsky in a ceremony to be held near the Chateau Schutzstaffel in the village of Paderborn. They will then be brought to the grave of Heinrich I, located near Castle Wolfenstein, for the resurrection. While many in the OSA remain skeptical of this ceremony, recent events have shown that nothing can be ruled out. Your mission is to infiltrate Chateau Schutzstaffel and stop the ceremony at all costs. To reduce the chances of alerting the enemy, you will be airdropped near a dam 2 kilometers from Paderborn. You must cross the dam to reach Paderborn and from there gain access to the chateau. A silent approach is your best option. Once in Paderborn, you are to assassinate the paranormal division officers and discover the exact location of the ceremonies. Should you arrive too late, proceed with all speed to Castle Wolfenstein and ensure the resurrection does not take place. Mission objectives: get across Bramberg Dam, locate the road to Paderborn.
Fun. We gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing.
Prepare for jump in 2 minutes. Hey, can you open the gate, Peter? I have an important delivery. Sorry, this road is closed. What do you mean, closed? It can't be closed. This is the only road into Paderborn. I know, that's why it's closed. Due to special conditions of security pertaining to the upcoming ceremony, absolutely no traffic is to be allowed in or out of the vicinity of the village of Paderborn for the next 24 hours, by order of General von Stauff. But this delivery is for General von Stauff. It's 6 cases of cheese and sausages for the officer's kitchen. Get him on the phone now, I'm sure he'll make an exception. Sorry, we are completely blacked out. What? Special conditions of security pertaining to the upcoming ceremony, absolutely no radio communications allowed in or out of the vicinity of the village of Paderborn for the next 24
There's me over there.
Yeah, I know, by order
BJ.
of stuff. Look, I'm not responsible for this. I absolutely refuse to budge from this spot until you let me through. Suit yourself, but you'll be staying here until tomorrow. But what am I supposed to do with all this cheese? I don't know. Look for some crackers?
Nice.
Alright. Now let's make a save.
What you do with all this cheese? Get icky in on this.
I can't fit that.
What?
I was going to put that as the save file name, but I can't. It doesn't fit.
Oh. Tank to shoot food. Oh.
I'm stealing the cheese.
You are stealing the cheese.
That is the new save. I'm stealing the cheese.
Grab mode activated.
Grab mode activated. There's a truck down there full of cheese, and I want it. But that'll have to
Fuck
be
yeah.
next time.
Tune in next time for more Nazi punching, killing, shooting, setting on fire, electrocuting, and now exploding.
Yeah, so we, I had some, lovely people with me this week. Had, Mary Rabbit here. Mary Rabbit, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
You have a Bandcamp where your albums are.
Yeah,
Put
I
that
do.
into the chat, please.
I will. Since I can.
You are mod, you can do that.
Yeah. I have entirely too much music, considering I only started actually posting it in the last couple of months.
Oh, what a thing to come out of the pond right then.
What came out
the
pond?
cat that looks at gay people.
Cat that looks
Nice.
at gay people. Oh, there's
Nice.
a long history behind the cat that looks at gay people.
Oh.
I mean, yes, I know it's
Basically,
a character from Log
yeah.
Horizon, but
Character from Log Horizon who became like an in-joke among like 4 different servers I'm on. He's a good character too. Like, really nice guy. Anyway, go listen to some of my music. Most of it is free. And even the stuff that isn't free, you can just listen to unlimited times.
yeah, because
it's never actually.
Because Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also here was fractabellum.
Hi, fractabellum.com, now forwards to my blue sky.
Damn, damn, you have your own domain.
I have my own domain. I've had my own domain for several years. I'm sorry, I just didn't. I had it pointed towards something else. It doesn't do anything. It does nothing. All I want to do.
It does nothing.
It exists. It exists. It makes me happy that it exists. I own it, and no one can steal it from me.
Well, I'm putting a shout out right there for people to go and see Fracta, and there's something that Fracta has done.
Yeah, I was playing Dwarf Fortress today. It was great. We did a lot of murder time. Oh wait, what's this?
OBS
I can't
has
hear this.
crashed.
Oh, you turned into a smear.
Oh god, yeah, that time that I clipped the OBS had crashed. That was such a beautiful crash.
It really did something wild there on your screen.
Really did. IVLC to death.
Such a good effect. I wish it was on purpose.
I fucking know, right?
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine just the effect of your data stream getting corrupted or whatever it even calls that? That was wild.
Well, before we go to our end screen, I'm just gonna give everyone a nice reminder that remember that we just I got something of my own that relates to what we've been doing. And as a reminder, you must kill Hitler. Yeah, that's a game that's out. You can buy it for an amount
It
of money.
exists.
I want you to, because it's one of my few income sources. And you kill Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it's
you know,
$690 USD. That's the sex number, everybody.
is.
$690.
We have a drop for this.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I don't mean that kind of drop.
69.
Oh.
Nice.
Very good.
So yeah, I'll be back next Friday to maybe finish off this game, and then have to think about what game to play next. Although it's probably Spear of Destiny, unless I can't get it working.
Yeah, we hope that it works for you. That would be good.
Yeah, I'll see if there's like a GOG version or something. That's probably the best chance of working.
That's true.
I don't think anything's happening on the next 2 days, although I might do a random stream tomorrow, maybe?
That sounds lovely.
Somebody did help buy Locomoto. So if you want to play, if you want like a weird Animal Crossing-y game where you're a train owner and you drive around and you decorate and customize your train and help people out and drive them around, that's a game which I might play tomorrow. I don't know. It depends if I can, because Saturdays have suddenly become open for a little while, so I might do that with it. Then I don't think I'm doing anything on Sunday. Monday I'm back for well, if the new Thomas and Friends DLC for Chain Sim 5 is out by then, I'll play that. If it's not, I'll find some complete garbage to play.
Beautiful garbage.
And
nice.
Yeah, Tuesday is the day where I join the Kel Squad and play Darktide. And then Thursday I'll be back for CA's channel for some Vampire, where we're killing people who only make the world better if they're dead. In this particular run. And then, yeah, Nazis.
And then more Nazis.
Then Nazis that we will kill. Which is always the right thing to do.
It's always morally correct.
Oh, that's next month.
What? Huh?
And I'm going to be on a couple of I'm going to be on a trans and a non-binary panel.
Oh, cool.
I think it's actually next month, though. June is definitely the next month. So yeah, there's going to be more details closer to the date.
Alright, watch out for that, everyone.
Yeah.
Where
it's going to be genders.
We are either going to Goblin Hugger, who's playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Pancro, who's doing some XCOM Long War with their save that they are still going through because it's long. And I don't have anybody else on my list at all who's going. So one of them.
If it helps, Gobsy's just gone for a piss.
So is that like...
I mean, it's funny to raid them while they're on a piss break.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. We've got a Ray Goblin Hugger who hug goblins, and since there's a goblin right here, I guess they'll get hugged.
Oh, you're going to see it. I'm going to redeem it the minute
you're going to get hugged. Now we need a message. I'm notoriously terrible at these.
Maybe something about stealing all the cheese.
Yeah, maybe.
If you want to support my Bandcamp, you can purchase my NFTs at nfts.no. These aren't actually real NFTs. Just give me the money, please. .kofi.com.
I'll kill
Alright, stealing the Nazis'
I have
cheese.
Fuck yeah.
That's our raid message.
And sausage.
Yes, they also had sausage. But
we're going to be touching that sausage.
You're going to be stealing that too, I guess.
Yeah, obviously.
The heft of sausage.
Yeah, I think we're all good to go.
Heckin' cool.
Right,
We're
see you
winners.
tomorrow or Monday. Bye.
Bye.